I harvested some things from the garden, and it's cool enough that I can finally feel like eating it. I've been trying to harvest things, but it's so hot I can't even go outside to do anything hardly until it's like nighttime, really. But I have, my beans are getting ready, so I have different kinds of green beans and wax beans here. I have my little tomatoes and my nightshade berries. I think it's interesting. I read about these, and it says that most people don't think they have any flavor at all, but I think they taste like blue raspberry candy. That artificial blue raspberry kind of flavor with like a kind of tomatoey. I don't know. It's really weird. I definitely don't think they don't taste like anything though. They have a flavor, I think. But I also read that it could just be the variety that I have. I also have some green tomatoes because the plant died and these were on there. And some zucchini. And some buckwheat. I get this from Russia. I love buckwheat. I know that buckwheat is something a lot of people don't eat here unless it's like already grind up and maybe like buckwheat pancakes or something. But I like to eat it like this. This is really easy to make. It's just like 1 part buckwheat to like 2.5 parts water. But you can just order this online. They have different kinds. I really like this kind one a lot. It's pretty cheap too. Yeah, it does have English on there somewhere. There it is. Got my vegetables all cut up. I have my beans here. I love these beans. They're pretty. They're green on the inside. When you cook them, they don't stay purple. They turn green. And then I have my tomatoes and nightshade berries. My buckwheat. I'm going to go ahead and rinse my buckwheat really, really well and then put it in a pan. Okay, the buckwheat in there. I'm going to add, since I used 1 cup of this, like teacup, and I'm just going to use 2.5 of these teacups of water and add it to this. A very precise way of cooking and measuring things. I'm going to add a little salt to this. Hopefully not too much. There we go. Put my water in there. I'm just going to turn this on and bring it to a boil. Boiling, I'm just going to dump in the tomatoes and the berries. Stir them around and cover it and just turn the heat off. And let it sit for at least a half an hour. Okay, my pan here has some clarified butter in here melting and getting hot. And I'm just going to dump my vegetables right in there. But first I have a little dehydrated garlic. I'm going to just sprinkle on there. Ooh, look at that reflection. Hey. I'm going to add the rest of the vegetables here. And then I'm just going to stir fry them around here a little bit and just cook them while this is, even though the heat is off, this is still bubbling in here. And this is still got about 25 minutes left to go. Stir these around. I'm going to get a little black pepper because I love to add black pepper to pretty much everything. I'm just going to stick here and stir these around and watch them cook and just keep stirring it so they don't burn. I'll actually turn the heat down just a little bit. And while that's cooking and vegetables are frying, I'm going to open up a jar of this chicken curry that I canned, I guess back in March. And I'm just going to put it in this bowl and heat it up in the microwave. I'm just going to open it up here. I love these Tattler lids. And you can dump it right in here. It looks like in a jar. Smells good. And then I'm just going to set this in the microwave. And probably heat it up for maybe just 2 minutes, maybe. Here we go. These are doing pretty good, so I think I'm just going to turn the heat off. And this is, cast iron, so it'll still be warm. And they'll just get a little bit more done than they are already, but this is pretty good for how I like it. Take this out of here. Here it is, all finished. I really like that chicken curry in a jar. It's from the Ball Book. I really like it. And I really like the vegetables from my garden too. And this is buckwheat. See, it kind of plumps up. It's really good. It's kind of like nutty brown rice kind of flavor. I really enjoy it. I like these chichicolite berries and tomatoes in with it too. It's really good. I was trying to see if these are good as a savory thing, and they are. They're good. I'd share what I was making and buckwheat, because for some reason a lot of people just don't eat buckwheat. They really should. It's really cheap, and it's, you know, so stable. You can just store it in your pantry. It's really easy to make. You see, it's really easy, and it's really good for you.